Hey guys, welcome to Storytime with Ro. I'm your host, Ro. So, the last episode we were talking about my three main characters, Andrew, Mark, and Shanta, and we left off with Mark and talking about who he is as a character, his Were-Panther form, and the abilities that he has with his Were-Panther form. Now we're on to his cousin, named Shanta Shepherd. Shanta is actually based off of my cousin with the same name, and she has always been an inspiration to me because growing up she always wanted to do something in the medical field. She achieved it and she's enjoying it, and because of that she knew how much that I enjoy writing and the arts, and she kept encouraging me to keep doing it. So I wanted to create a character based off of her to kind of push Mark in the right direction, even if they don't often see eye to eye on things. But when you actually see them interact, it's funny, it's wholesome, because you see the dynamic between the two. And sometimes they do get a little bit rowdy, to where Andrew has to step in and kind of separate the two. But I wanted to create a female lead that wasn't too overpowered and was just like the guys, where she doesn't know everything about her powers, that she had to learn everything, by trial. Unlike Mark and Andrew, Shanta was actually the first one to get her powers. But when she got it at a very early age. We're talking, we'll go with from range between 6 to 9. But her mom was the one that was there to see it all go down. And she's not fond of her powers, but she knows that it's a God-given ability and she has a purpose with it. So there's times where she's reluctant about wanting her daughter going out and beating up bad guys to find the actual bad guy that she needs to fight. But she also knows that it's part of her destiny. Shanta's character, as I said, goes through a lot. She has, in her mind, she feels like no one is ever going to understand her, especially with her powers. And even when she has tried to date somebody or show that she likes somebody, once they know about her powers, they kind of freak out and just run off. So when you meet her, she is semi-arrogant because, again, she was the first one to know about, to receive her powers. She learned about her powers and learned how to use her powers a lot quicker than Mark and Andrew. And her powers is that she can transform into a were-fox. And her abilities is that she has, her special attacks. She has Needle Storm and Energy Bakahats. Those are her two main attacks. Like Mark and Andrew, she does have an ability that she can use really when she's in her were-fox form, where she can grow extra tails. So when you meet her, she only has the one tail, but she can at least grow it to, I believe it is either 5 or 9 tails. So yeah, she basically, you could go think Naruto if you want to, but she can use those tails as extra appendages to beat the bad guys, throw extra attack like fireballs. Now, as the character also grows, you find out that she does end up falling in love with another character named Ching, who just so happens to be the king of the Neptune race. And I'll get to those minor characters or supporting characters in another video, but just know that he ends up becoming not only her love interest, but her rock, because he basically accepts her for who she is and believe that she can be the one to help the Neptune race or the Neptune kingdom stand strong. So Shanta goes from high school student to basically queen of the Neptune race, which again, not much of a spoiler. It's how it happens is what I want you to read. But basically just know that that ends up being the case, and that it's going to lead to further things down the road. So again, it's not a big spoiler. It's definitely something that was gonna eventually happen. And why I did that was not so much that I wanted my cousin's character to just be like, oh yeah, to become queen of a whole alien race. No. It was just more of that I wanted to show that Shanta's character is not only the female lead, but that she is strong. She can handle things on her own, but also know that she needs help when it arises. And sometimes for her character, it's hard to see it or to come to terms with it. So a lot of times she's fighting herself and fighting others about what she is trying to do. So this is the best way to explain Shanta in a nutshell without feeling like I am giving you too much info. But just know that for her being the female lead, she's not overtaking anything that the guys are doing, and nor am I trying to make it be like she is in the shadows either. There are plenty of cases or scenarios that you see in the story where she is the lead of that particular scene, and she is kicking ass and taking names. But at the same time, you also see her when she is vulnerable, when she doesn't know what to do, and she's leaning towards her cousin or Andrew for help, for support. And the fact that she even falls in love with this king, you still have there's still things that go on to showcase that yes, this can happen. These three characters, and I'm basically concluding with Shanta, that these three characters are my pride and joy. They have a lot going on with them, and a lot going for them, and they keep the story together. They, whether as a team or individually, they keep the story together, and I want you as the reader to see them grow, to see what they end up becoming, what they end up doing, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen between book 1, book 3, and some of it you will get to see regarding those characters, and some of it behind the scenes of things that could be happening to those characters. So I want you to if you really haven't, and I'm pleading with you, if you really haven't read Beasts of the Bronx, please go pick it up. You can find it at Amazon, you can find it BarnesandNobles.com, BooksAMillion.com, any of the online retailers, you can find it there. I urge you, read it, just read it. Remember, as I've been trying to say since the very beginning of this whole series that I'm doing, the first 8 chapters is just to give you a setup of what is yet to come. Get through those 8 chapters and the rest will fall into place. In another video, we will talk about the supporting cast. And these, I'm going to try to combine it all into one big video, because there are a lot of them, but the ones that I really want to pick out are the ones that are going to truly be the supporting cast. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this as well. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel, because it does help me out, especially since this is my first time doing it, and I am doing the best I can to promote my book and market my book. So hopefully, with all of the likes and subscribes, that I might get more people interested in not only my books, but in anything else that I try to do. So until next time, guys, holla.